with the KX News Storm Team.
Welcome back to KX News at 6, and we're taking a live look across our state where it's generally beginning to see overcast skies from Williston to Bowman and even over to Bismarck. Still a few blue sky, patches of blue sky hanging on over at Minot, but that will be changing here shortly as we watch a little patch of rain begin to move in from the far southwest. And this could be worse. We were expecting earlier in the day that we could be dealing with some thunderstorms, a few that could have even been severe, but luckily these storms have not seemed to get their act together, and we're just expecting them to slowly drift off. We might still see a rumble of thunder or so, but not expecting much in the way of anything severe, and these overcast skies will begin to filter in to the US 83 corridor as we get through the sunset hour. Here's how the general pattern is stacking up right now. We have this low pressure system over in Montana that's been funneling up more moisture just straight out of the Corn Belt from over in Iowa, and that's making things feel real humid across central North Dakota, as I'm sure anyone has felt if they've been outside later this afternoon and as we push into the early evening. And this has sort of helped fuel some of this shower activity, but fortunately it has remained weak, and that again will lower the severe risk in western North Dakota. Just expecting some rain and maybe some rumbles of thunder as we push through the overnight hours. Up further north and east, things are a little bit drier in closer proximity to this high pressure system, but ultimately we expect that the rain will eventually make its way over to the eastern counties of our region as we push into this evening. Temperature-wise right now, we're sitting just about where we should be for late August, mid-August I should say, at this time, with temperatures running right around 80 degrees in the south central with some mid-70s up to the far northeast, and they're going to be very slow to come on down this evening thanks to that cloud cover. That'll act sort of like a blanket and keep temperatures generally in the lower 60s as we push into tonight. Precision cast will give us an idea kind of how this evening will play out rain-wise. By about 8 p.m., couple hours, Dickinson should be kind of in the heart of where that rain is expected to be, and these showers will just continue to be off and on as we push through the remainder of tonight and into tomorrow morning, with scattered showers expected by about 5 a.m. from anywhere from Minot to Bismarck and up towards the Canadian border and along the US 2 corridor. And as we push through your Sunday morning and into Sunday afternoon, things should generally taper off, especially from west to east, clearing out over towards the North Dakota-Montana border, with a few passing showers still possible around Bismarck and Minot. But by the time we get to your Saturday or Sunday afternoon and evening, things should have cleared out generally around Bismarck, Minot, but we will be watching for yet another chance of thunderstorms over along the North Dakota-Montana border, and those could potentially be severe. It'll be sort of a rinse and repeat. The pattern is not changing too much, so once again we're going to continue to have moisture funneling up this way, and that will support that risk for severe weather. Just a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk, but of course we will keep you posted as we get closer to that event. So highs tomorrow are going to be climbing up into the mid to upper 80s out to the far west, with even a 90 out there at Wolf Point. A bit cooler to the east where those showers will hang on through the first half of the day. But that 90 there is a bit of a taste of what is to come as we push through the remainder of the weekend and into early next week. We're going to be watching this ridge slowly build in, and notice these really warm colors right over North Dakota. That's going to allow things to climb up into the 90s, as we will see on Williston's next 5 days. Might be peaking out right around 93 or so as we get to Wednesday before we start to cool off later into the week. Very similar for Dickinson. Those chances for showers and thunderstorms will continue tomorrow and into Monday, but then warming up into the low 90s possibly for Wednesday, and Minot very similar. We are going to be warming up right to around 90 degrees as we get to the middle of next week, and Bismarck very similar with some shower chances tomorrow morning, chances again possibly on Monday, but then warming up and drying out as we get into the middle of next week.